So you've done pretty well for yourself. The ends are meeting quite nicely, and they have done for a while. You like your cars. You've had quite a history of really interesting cars, and you've had Range Rovers, SVRs, Bentayga, Audi SQ8, Lamborghini Urus, possibly even a Cullinan. And you've had all the sports cars and what have you, but you want something that sits you up slightly higher in the traffic, that's a little bit more practical, but not too practical, and you don't want to lose any performance or any of the good looks. Where do you go? Well, Ferrari. Ferrari Purosangue. My name's Paul, and I'd like to show you around. So I was a big surprise for me with the Purosangue, because before you ever see one in the flesh, you look at a car that's just about to come out, and like with a lot of the four-wheel drive performance vehicles that have been out recently, the initial thing is, no, you're not going to do an SUV, surely you're not going to do an SUV, and you see the photos and think, oh, have they overthought it? It's quite a complicated design, and this, that and the other, and part of you really doesn't want to like it. You have an inner wheel arch and an outer wheel arch, and it's very, very sort of a curvy shape, and they've shoehorned an incredibly big V12 under there. But this is the second one that I've been involved with, and I've got to say, the more time that I've spent with these cars, the more I love them. It's got a 6.5 litre naturally aspirated V12 engine, pushing out 715 brake horsepower, 530 Newton meters of torque. It propels this car from a standstill to 60 in 3.2 seconds. That's 3.2 seconds. And it levels out not far under 200 miles an hour. And it's an SUV. That's just absolutely wild. The nice thing about this car is, most of the SUVs that have 600 or 700 brake horsepower, and there are others out there, they're big cars. They look like big cars, they feel like big cars to drive. The Urus is a phenomenal machine, but it looks like a big car, it feels like a big car when you're driving it. You know you're driving a big four-wheel drive, and they look like that. The lines of it has elegance. The whole thing is actually really beautifully designed. This particular car is in a colour called Nero Daytona, which is a special option for this car. It has these gorgeous, huge wheels with Michelin Pilot Sports. You can see there you've got the Grigio with the grey, silver grey brake calipers, which are even bigger on the front. And again, the telltale of what any car is capable of is look at the brakes, and the wheels are huge. They're 22 inch. The calipers are massive, and the discs are huge. So they're designed to stop this car when it's travelling very quickly. And of course, when you can get to 60 in 3.2 seconds from a standstill on a car of this size, that's doing really, really well. So you have the scooter rear shields, and just your camera can just home in on that. Moving towards the inside of the car, so we have a conventional door. We have a very well thought out, beautifully designed and engineered interior. So it's Nero with Grigio contrast stitching, Cavallino stitched headrests, and a nice perforated leather seat, which is all fully electric, as you can see there. The interior, instead of having a central display here, everything is now moved in the view of the driver, right behind the steering wheel. I'm going to put my foot on the brake, and I'm just going to touch this touch sensitive pad. There we go. We're just quite close to the fence. to select reverse, and we're going to move back. There we go. I'm just going to pull the levers together. There we go. Handbrake on. So, and there you can see, pretty good time to show you that we've got a really good surround view camera. So not only does it show you the front, it'll show you the back when I go into reverse, and it shows you all the way around very nice and clearly. So on a dark night, if it's raining, foggy, whatever, that makes getting into any space a lot easier than it would be had you not had it. Looking more at this steering wheel, everything is more sort of touch control than it was before. So you've got, I'll just pull it out. There we go. So you've got your Manatino switch in here, comfort, sport, gives you a digital readout, and wet and ice. You have your gear change pedals, change up on the right, change down on the left, and they're carbon fibre in gloss. You've got this beautiful carbon fibre steering wheel with LED gear change lights at the top. Beautiful black leather, nice cross stitching all the way around, and a flat bottom section here which is also carbon fibre, so it's lightweight. It looks really cool. Your lights and your flashes and everything is on this side, indicators either side here as well, and this one here will change the settings on the main screen. We're on camera at the moment, but we'll change the settings on the screen. Your air conditioning is here, but what you've also got is you can adjust the passenger seat, so whether it's heated, whether it's massage, or whether it's adjustment. Settings, air conditioning off, and then here you've got a suspension lifter, and now we're in a scenario where the car is now lifting. Give you a bit more ground clearance, so I can just feel that, and it's done. And then I can press it again, and down it comes again. So it does give you more ground clearance at the times when you really need it. Lovely stitched black leather all across the dash. Looks really cool. I don't know if you can see in front of me, it's flashing at the moment, but there is the head-up display. You can just see the 0 on the speedo. Of course, comes from this unit just here. Fab looking key. And then in here you also have your USB ports and what have you, all in there. And then your door opener, which pops the door open, just like that. Very elegant, very simple interior. I'm not going to go through all the controls on there because it would take me ages. And then with the passenger door, electric opening, and of course it opens the opposite way to pretty much every other car that you'll find on the road. And what that does give you is that gives you a nice, easy access into the back. The seats, as you can see, slope down at the back, so that gives you more height, so you've got more headroom. You've got plenty, well, even though I have my seat quite a way back, you've got plenty of leg room in the back. All your rear vents, what have you there. Air conditioning and electric windows in here. Wireless charging USB ports in there, and charging ports. You can see up there we've got a glass roof, and more of this lovely, the detail in these seats is incredible. The stitching is just perfect. Really, really special seats, and of course the rear ones are also electrically adjustable as well. If you just look all the way around the inside of the car, you can just see it's just beautifully designed. It's a 4-seater, not 5, obviously, which you can see. Beautifully designed. the leather and the quality of the leather is fantastic, and there isn't another car on the market like it. So there are very few of these on the road as it stands, making this a very unusual car indeed, but also an utterly brilliant one. Absolutely brilliant. Fab. So, an SUV that will get you to 60 miles an hour from a standstill in 3.2 seconds, tops out at not far off 200 miles an hour, has 750 brake horsepower, and looks elegant. I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website www.bramshawbv.com. Pop us an email or drop us a text or a WhatsApp, or pick up the phone and speak to us. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks for watching.